And you're gonna slow it down, opposite tap. Super good for our brain. One more each knee. Go ahead and tap to the right and left, catch your breath. All right, you're gonna have a stationary leg. So let's always do our left leg stationary, because you're gonna step back and come back to home base. Step back, home base, step back. So all my weight is in that front heel. Look how my arm comes forward as that leg goes back. If you need to hang on a chair, do that please. One more. Good job, march it out. We're gonna do it again on the other side. So you have your stationary leg, the weight is in the heel. I'm gonna come back, home base, back, home base. Three more. Last one. March in place. Good job, you guys. All right, hands on your hips, and let's just tap those heels, left and right. Chest is tall, right? Navel's pulled in. All right, we're gonna go ahead and kick those heels behind us, but go ahead and reach your arms forward and squeeze your shoulder blades as you do that. Point the knee to the floor. One more each leg. Good job. All right, catch your breath. We're gonna be nice and tall, so just breathe in through the nose and reach up, and blow out. Good job. 3 shoulder rolls. 3, 2, 1. Away from the ears, right? Go ahead and tip that right ear to your right shoulder. Relax. Other side. And come center. With your right hand, give me big waves. 3, 2, and 1. Other arm. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Arms forward, flex and point, flex and point. Give me figure 8s. We're gonna make them a little bigger. And a little bigger. All right, now you're conducting that band, right? Open up that chest. Over-exaggerate those shoulders. Last one. Good job. Let this just down. All right, starting with this right side, we're gonna come all together nice and tall. With this right side, you're gonna reach across and come back nice and tall again. One more each way. Well done. Go ahead and grab that chair. Let's do a few more. Stand to the right side of that chair. Go ahead and do a hip check, right? When you're lined up with that chair, you're going to open up that outside hip for 3, 2, and 1. Shake out those legs. Inside leg swing. Gentle, dead weight. Last one. Good job. Shake that out. We're going to double pulse into a squat. Double pulse. Arms forward for good balance. Up and over. Do not allow your knees to kiss. One more time. Good job. How about we try to grab that outside knee, pull it up on an angle, and then rotate your ankle. Wait and flex. If anything makes you feel unbalanced, skip it, okay? Walk to the other side. Shoulders back, big breath in. Roll it out. Hang on to that chair. 3 hip openers. Good job. Inside leg swing, nice and gentle. The top part of my body is nice and still. Last one. Shake it out. Good job. Okay, so that outside hand comes forward. Double pulse. It doesn't have to even be deep, right? Up and over. 2 more, just like that. Sorry, let's help you. Double pulse. Up and over. Sorry about that, Gabe. Welcome to real life, right? All right, get behind that chair. And you're going to cross swing, nice and gentle. Good job. Now we're going to swing right in front between you and that chair. So tick-tock, right in front. Foot is flexed. Relax the leg. Allow that hip to open up. 1 more. And the other side. For 6, 5, 2, and 1. Good job. Let's go wide with toes slightly out. It's called a plie position. And just sink into those heels where you can. Hold for a couple seconds. Then come up. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Sink into the heels. Stretch those inner thighs. And come up. Last time. Hold just a second. And then come up. Kick those heels again, okay? All right, feet are together. We're going to double pulse and down. When you land, lift those toes a bit. Wake up your calves. Last one. Good job. Point and flex. Release that muscle. All right, you're going to take one of those feet. Toe gets to the ground. And go ahead and use the resistance of your floor. Make big circles. Stretch out the front and back of that leg. And then reverse the circle. And bring that up. Other side. Point the toe and then use the resistance of the floor. And reverse. Bring that foot back up. Okay, the other leg, step back, press the heel down. Now we're stretching the calf all the way up. We call that the belly of the muscle. So we're up taller on the calf muscle. Bring that up, step back, press the heel down. Feel that stretch, feels good. And bring that back. Go ahead and kick those heels again. Okay, as long as we're standing, let's work on that chest, okay? And those triceps. So you know what to do. Just get in a staggered stance. This way my front leg supports my body, right? I'm going to grab the back of this chair. I'm going to go ahead and measure, meaning that the bar of that chair is going to be across your chest, okay? And then all your dead weight is coming into the heel of your hand, elbows out. So now it's a push-up, right? So press your dead weight all the way up, extend those arms tall, and then resist, resist, resist all the way down. And again. Two more. Feel that across your chest, under your armpits, even your biceps can feel that too. One more time. All right, now tuck in those elbows. Remember, you're going to you have to be able to slide across your t-shirt. Lower yourself down. The middle of your chest should be right at the edge of your chair. Press, press, press. You can also do this on a counter, a kitchen counter. You can use that front leg for help, but try to put it all into your arms. 3 more. If it hurts your hand, you can put a kitchen towel down. That should give you some cushion. That was it. Good job. Take a seat. All right, let's bring that right arm across your body and then just pull that in gently. Same arm, up and over, grab that elbow if you can. Creep those fingers down your back. And now the other side, bring it across. Up and over. Let those arms dead weight swing. Good job. Okay. Nice and gentle behind your head, and you're just going to do just baby tilts to your right and left. Wake up those obliques. Slow and controlled, stay in line with your shoulder. One more each way. Beautiful. Give me prayer hands. You're just going to rotate, follow, stop, center, rotate, stop, center. I forgot to pray for us. Dang it. I'm going to do that when we're done. So don't leave, because I want to pray for Blaine's daughter. Last one. Good job. All right, hang on to that chair. Reach across. I knew I was forgetting something. Knees together. Dive in. Pull in the reins. Lower back muscles do the work there. Okay? Arms go east and west. You're right level with your ears. Give me one more. We're warming up the front of those abdominals and then lower back right there. Good job, you guys. So how about we just do some quick steps right there on your toes. You can take a drink. We'll get going on upper body. All right, drink if you ever feel thirsty. Don't wait for me. If you ever feel dizzy, take a break, take a seat. Pain means stop. Here we go. Okay, posture muscles. Latimus dorsi. Right, Susan? Let's keep that up here. Slight bend in the arms. Open up those arms and bring it to your collarbones. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Bring it back up. Okay, breathe in through the nose. Out through the mouth, right here. Think about those beautiful muscles in your back, keeping us nice and tall. So we can breathe better, look more youthful, standing up tall. Two more. Last one. Good job. You need to just wiggle those shoulders out. You can do that. Now I want you to go ahead and stand on this band with both feet. Your knees are wide and your arms are in the middle of your knees. Palms up. Strong frame. What does that mean? If I was going to come punch you in the stomach, you'd be strong, waiting for that hit, right? So strong frame so we don't tweak our back. And I'm going to just lift up towards my temple and lift up towards the other side, okay? My back stays tall, my core is tight. Blow out on the lift. These are called uppercuts. You're working a lot of muscles right here, especially through the core and all through the arms. Breathe out. Adjust your feet for if you want it to be more difficult or less difficult, you know what to do. Good job, you guys. 2 more each side. Last one. Woo! Good job. Take a moment. All right. Your feet can come closer together. Palms are up. Let's go ahead and squeeze those biceps and then come all the way down. So we're doing some bicep curls right now. Don't squeeze the handle. There's 6. Stop halfway, open up. We're going to get a different angle on that bicep. So it looks like a W, right? Last one. Shake those arms out. Rest your left hand on your knee, and this right hand is going to do all the work. So palms are down. Slight bend in that elbow. We're going to double lift and rest. Again, same thing, double lift. Gentle. Give me one more. Go ahead and shake that arm out. Rest it on your knee. Other side. Slight bend. Forward lift. Relax. Double pulse at the top. Relax. Good job. 3 more. My back is tall. 1 more. Good job. Shake that arm out. Rest that hand again. Right side. Now you're out to the side of your body, palms down. Double pulse, gentle. And rest. Two more. Last one. Shake that out. Rest it on your knee. Other arm out. Palm down. Double pulse. Release. Two more. Don't go much higher than your shoulder, okay? Last one. Good job. Shake that out. Well done, my friends. Go ahead and release your right foot. Slide it long on the left. So only your left foot and only your right hand is controlling the band. And then that elbow kicks back the band. So it's behind my elbow, not in front. It's kicked behind, right? Okay, so 8 to the sky. You can do this without the band if this is too difficult. There's 8. How about we just shake that out a second? If you need more rope, make it longer, right? Okay, again, kick it back. You're gonna go up and over for 4. Up, over, let your love handle help that. Last one. Good job. Take that arm, your left hand, let it dangle between your legs. Let the gravity just pull it in circles. and then reverse. That should feel immediate release. And we're going to switch sides. Okay. Right foot, right hand. Kick it back. My chest is nice and high. And I'm going to lift for 8. Breathe out the top. Here's 8. Take it out. Kick it back again. 4, up and over. One more. Good job. Take that arm. Let it dangle. And reverse. Good job. Okay, we're going to go ahead and shoot some arrows. If you want to stay seated, you're going to have that right hand holding the handle to the sky, and then your left hand grabs it high, and we pull across and release. Okay? For those who would like to add some quads and glutes, which I always encourage if you know you're capable, we're going to take a little baby squat. So come on up without using your upper body. So you're going to have that arm to the sky. Your opposite hand is coming. So you're going to shoot the arrow, bring the arms in to rest, and then take a baby squat. Shoot that arrow. Take that squat. All the weights in the heel. Beautiful. Step on it. Knees wide. Get that elbow inside the knee. Not on top, inside. And we're going to do a couple more bicep curls. Squeeze that muscle at the top. One more. Nice job. You can let that arm swing if you want. And reverse. And then let's switch sides. So release that shoe. Make it long on the other foot again. wrap it around, nice and secure. Opposite hand has both handles. I'm nice and tall, I'm leaning back, okay? I'm rowing, keeping my palm and elbow close to the rib cage. Don't let it fly out. Okay, that's 8. Can you give me 4 more? One more. Beautiful. All right, wide knees. Secure that elbow inside the knee. Come all the way up. Squeeze the bicep. Good job. 4 more. We're going to come out of quarantine being stronger than we came in. Okay, release. Let's stretch it out. So let's bring those arms up. Big stretch. Stretch up high. And bring that down. One arm up and down. In your running man, short and quick. All right, let's pull this across and the other side across. How about we clasp those hands behind us and try to pull down, chest is tall, and release. We can roll those shoulders and kind of do a neck rotation as well in all directions. Give yourself some hugs. Take a drink. We're going to go to lower body. Good job. Stay hydrated. Okay. You know how important this is. I'm a broken record with lower body. If we want to continue to live independently, we have to work on quads and glutes. Even calves, even down to our toes, right? All right, so 90 degrees with these legs. We're gonna come toes and heels, toes and heels. Point and flex, point and flex. And stop. Bring them out. And in. One more time, all the way in. Give me quick feet. Good job. Extend that right leg. Squeeze the thigh for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Try not to use your back rest. Other side. Switch. One more time. Quick on those toes. Good job. How about we just pull that right leg in, hold for a stretch, and that left leg in, hold for a stretch. Let's get wide knees and hinge forward, flat back. Stretch out those inner thighs a little bit before we start. Tuck in the chin, round the back, and roll up slow. Pick on those toes, and then bring them forward. Good job. Take that band, put it on top of your knees, then cross them underneath. Tie yourself up in a little package there. My shoes are touching. My thumbs are holding the band in place. Okay? So I'm going to double pulse and release. So pull those knees apart. My back is tall. Four more. Last one. Beautiful, release. Run that up. Good job. Put it under your right foot. We're gonna stay tall. We're not gonna use the backrest, okay? Hold that leg up, parallel to the floor. Grab it low. Give yourself a little resistance and point back to the point. Last one. Good job. You can release that. Shake it out. Grab it a little higher. Hold it up towards your chest. Knee comes toward the ear. This foot stays flexed. Step on the brake and squeeze the thigh. Knee comes up and step. Good job. One more. Good job. Relax. Shake that out. I'm going to let you lay back for a moment. Nice and gentle on your body. This leg is bent and flat on the floor. Go ahead and raise that leg nice and gentle. You can even have the band help you up a little bit. Last one. Good job. Release. All right, really shake that leg out. Step on a bug with the balls of your feet. Or the balls of your foot. Good job. Other side. Okay, no backrest. Nice and tall. Other leg. Foot stays flexed, parallel to the ground. Grabbing it low, point and flex. Two and one. Bring that down. Shake it out. Lay. Oh no, not laying back. Sorry. Nice and upright. Grab it higher. Knee comes towards the ear. And we press down. Squeeze the thigh. Knee comes up. Press like you're pressing on the brakes. One more. Release. Shake that out. Okay, now lay back. Press that back. Grab it even higher. Nice and gentle. Straight leg kicks. One more. Well done. Step on that bug. Shake that leg. Make it shake. Make it jiggle. Good job, you guys. Okay, we've done these before. This is a super advanced move, so please be careful, okay? It's advanced because you've got nothing to stop you from falling. So, wait for my modified directions. So remember, we're 90 degrees with the legs, okay? If we get those feet too close and we get up, we're going nowhere but forward. So, 90 degrees. So here with that move, we've done it before. We're gonna get up into the heels, and then I'm gonna step forward and take a forward lunge. Then I'm gonna look between my legs to make sure I have a chair underneath me. I'm gonna come all the way up, step forward. You don't have to go very deep. Look between your legs, take a seat, okay? The modified move to that is you're gonna stand and just do these squats, squeeze the glutes at the top, okay? Those are your two moves. You be wise about which ones you want to do. Okay, 4 on each leg. Here we go. We're going to stand up, take our gentle step forward, dip into the heel, come back, look down, sit down. Get up. Other leg. Okay, that was 1 and 1. Here we go to 4. Up. Step. Halfway there. Don't rush this. I don't want you to hurt knees. Okay, 1 more each leg. We got this. Last one. All the way down. Woo! March that out. Shake it out. Good job. Okay. Now all the way up if you can. And stay up. You're next to your chair, so the right side of your chair. Do your hip check. So you're close to that chair, correct? All right. Outside knee. It's going to come up and swing back, squeeze the glute. And 6. Shake it out. Good job. Single leg squat. If singles hard, then do both feet on the floor. Get close to the chair. You're nice and level with that back seat. Knee up, arm forward. Look to the horizon as you sink into that heel and stand up tall. You don't have to go very deep to feel it. Three more. Last one. Good job. Take it out. All right. Legs are together. Arms forward or on your hips, whatever you want to do. You're going to hover and go narrow, middle, wide, and then stand up tall. Remember, it's equal weight as you go wider with the legs, okay? Do it again. Narrow, hover, don't come up. Middle, gentle, wide, stand up tall. Narrow, middle, with that butt back, stand up tall. Can we do 2 more? We got this. Stand up tall. Last one. Other side. Good job, you guys. Shake out those legs. All right. Stay close to your chair. Your right hand should be holding on. Outside leg comes up and swings. And 6. Good job. Pick that up. Single leg squat. Close to the chair, hang on. Outside arm comes forward. This inside leg is bent. Sink into the heel, look up to the screen. And stand up tall. We got this. One more. You guys are doing amazing. Shake it out. Good job. We need strong legs. We got to do it. Fight for it, right? Fight for it. Close to that seat. Here we go. Narrow, middle, wide. Stay hovered. Into the heels. Look to the horizon. Middle. Equal weight on the heels. And up tall for 1. 2. Last one. Good job. Shake it out. You guys are amazing. All right, get behind that chair. So you're going to have both hands on the back of your chair. You're going to take one foot, how about that right leg, and lock it behind your left. And you're going to double pulse and come down. So all your weight is isolated to one leg. If that's too hard, just do what we normally do with 2 feet. Can you give me 2 more? Last one. Good job, you guys. Point flex, release that muscle, shake it out. You're nice and tall. Now the other leg is wrapped around the ankle. Double pulse and down. Four, 3, 2, 1. Good. Release that muscle. Good job, guys. All right, forward curtsy lunges. Your left hand is going to hang on. Your left foot is going to come forward. Think just slightly and push up on heels. Other side. So this is functional training. We're always kind of pivoting and moving in our own house, changing locations quickly. That's why we want to build muscle around the joints. No weakness anywhere in our body, in the name of Jesus. One more each way. Good job. Shake that out. Okay, one-legged donkey kicks. Hang on to that chair. I'm going to look to the feet of that chair. I'm bending my right leg, foot is flexed. I have a slight bend in the standing leg. I'm just going to extend back and squeeze and bend without tapping back. Don't tap the foot on the floor. Extend and bend. All my weight is in the heel of the standing leg. 2 more. Good job. Stand up tall. Shake it out. Let's do the other side. Hang on. I'm going to look down at my chair. Extend and squeeze. Bend. Extend. Slow. No jerking motion. One more. Stand up, shake it out. Okay, we're going to do the same move, but we're going to alternate legs. So obviously we're going to have to put a foot down. Hang on to that chair. Right extend, left extend. Four more. 3 more. If I'm going too fast, you can slow it down. Sorry about that. And that was the last one. Good job. Take a seat. Let's stretch out those legs. Nice and slow. Into the chair. Good job, you guys. Catch your breath. Take a drink. How about we pull a knee in and rotate the ankle? We'll do the same for the other side. You scoot over to the left side of your chair. That outside leg steps back long. Stretch those hip flexors. You can even reach to the sky. That should feel pretty good. Okay, other side. Scoot over. Step that leg back. Up to the sky. And release. Get to the edge of your seat. Wide knees, hinge forward. Let's do those inner thighs again. This time, how about you drop your left hand down to the ground and look over your right shoulder. Bring that hand back up, drop the other, look over the shoulder. Bring that hand back up, tuck in the chin, roll it up. Get on those toes, shake those legs. Bring them center. I'm at the edge of my seat. You're going to extend that right leg, toe to the sky. Grab the bent knee with a flat back, hinge forward towards the straight leg. Those are your hamstrings that you're feeling. Okay, slowly come up and shake it out. Bring that ankle up to your knee if you can. If you can't, go ahead and cross at the shins. Hinge forward. And release. Other side, extend the other leg. Grab the bent leg, hinge forward. This should be our theme song, right, for quarantine? Come on up, bring that ankle up to the knee, hinge forward, stretch out that hip. Come up slow. Okay, I want you to turn your body so your inside arm can hug your chair. And then your outside hand can grab the ankle so you can point that knee down and stretch your quads. And release, and when you're ready, scoot to the other side. Make sure your inside arm can hug a chair. Outside hand is going to grab that shoe, point the knee down. And release, come center. Shake those legs out. Let's do some core before we go. And don't forget, I'd like to pray for us when we're done. Upper abs, lower abs, obliques, otherwise known as love handles. Lower back, doing it all. Okay, your right hand's gonna hang on to that chair, that left hand is nice and gentle. We're either going to rotate down to that knee, or you're gonna stay tall and bring the elbow and the knee close together. They don't have to touch. I'm gonna raise the knee. Let's do 6. Blow out when you rotate. One more. Which side? One more. Good job. Shoulders back. Palms toward me. You're going to dip and let that love handle pull you up. And now to the other side. Slow. Dead weight. Let the obliques do all the work. One more each way. Good job. Remember those small muscles up high? They're almost like right below your rib cage, okay? The arms are just in fighting stance. I'm not moving my arms, I'm hinging and squeezing that area, okay? So it's a small, small crunch. Blow out. You feel it? Right there, right there. So your body's kind of angling towards 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock. One more each way. Good job. Knees together. Dive in. Pull in the reins, lower back muscles working right there. Front abs. And then lower back. Give me one more. Good job. All right, nice and tall. You got that ball? Throw it over your right shoulder. One quick movement. It's a wood chop. It's going to stop abruptly close to the hip. You ready? Blow out on a quick chop. In, blow out. That was 10. Other shoulder, over the other side, chop across. One more. One more. Good job. All right. I want you to lean back in that chair. Nice and long with those legs, toes to the sky. Please hang on to the chair behind you. And my back is resting on that backrest. And I'm going to lift very gently left and right. One more each leg. Baby rainbows. That right leg is going to come out and in, and the other leg out and in. I have a slight bend in that knee, so don't lock it out. Mind muscle connection. Lower abs. Let's think about it. Last one and one. Okay, ready? Tall back, meet one knee up to at the top and lay back down. Meet the other knee. Good job, you guys. Okay, one more each leg. We got this. And then we're done. Oh, yay. Good job. Okay, a couple more stretches. Clasp those hands. We're going to polish that ball up and around. Big exaggeration. Scrape the thighs, tuck in the chin. Go ahead and reverse. And stop right there. Reach across. And reach across. Let's roll those shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Let them rest. Big head nods up and down. Big and slow. Stop center. Turn to your right and hold. Turn to your left and hold. Come center, let's do a tip and a tip. Come center, figure eights again. Open and shut those fingers. Let those arms swing. You guys did amazing. Let's end with praising him as always. Thank you, Lord. 2 more, just like that. Thank you, Jesus, for these bodies and for our health. Okay, so let me turn this off and I'll stop recording too.